nosotros en este su programa Café con Leche, la voz de los latinos en América. Estamos transmitiendo desde Hermosa 1470M, 96.9 FM. Les habla Lilia Galindo, me acompaña el doctor David Dunstan. Él es el director de aprendizaje de inglés y del programa de educación migrante del Antelope Valley Union High School District, y Ana Peña tuvo que retirarse, pero continuamos nosotros con esta tarea. Okay, Dr. Dunstan, go ahead, please. What do you want to tell us?
Well, we are, again, we represent at the high school district, we represent a multilingual program, and we support our multilingual students, and we also concurrently also support an Antelope Valley Migrant Education Program consortium. Now, recently together, we were able to merge and help have some crossover events with both, and that was with Tony Orozco. He's the Disciplina Positiva motivational speaker, and he came in person to several conferences. He went to the Antelope Valley Migrant Education Program at Palmdale Learning Plaza, really helped engage parents there, and then concurrently he came to our district office twice, just really engaging and motivating the parents, and they culminate in a graduation ceremony, and there's also virtual classes. So that's one thing. Then concurrently, I also want to promote an anthology book of stories, student stories, that Miss Ana Pena Santos and the author of this, Leticia Ordaz, they came to our program to lead a workshop, and the students really provided their own stories. And this is really a first of its kind here, and it really connects to the themes of what we're here for in the best interest of all the students. But it captures their stories. I'll just show. This is the cover, or maybe you can show.
With the pictures of all the students who participated. Well, let me translate, please.
Oh, yes.
Bueno, estamos hablando de este programa migrante, que dice que es un programa que sirve a personas de lenguajes múltiples, no solo español. Y también este programa están trabajando con el consorcio de educación migrantes, que incluye todos los distritos escolares del Valle del Antílope. Entonces, dice que acaban de tener un evento con Tony Roscoe, que él es una persona que les enseña cómo disciplinar positivamente a los jóvenes, y que ha sido un entrenamiento que ha motivado y que ha interesado a muchos padres. Ellos están participando. También se tiene este libro que lo prepararon entre Ana Peña y Leticia Ordóñez, y enseñaron a todos los estudiantes a escribir su historia de cómo llegaron aquí. Son inmigrantes que llegaron, y bueno, en este libro están sus fotografías y pueden leer sus historias. Can you get this book in some place? Or?
Well, so basically this book started with a writing workshop, and all of us were there, and Leticia Ordaz guided the students, most our high school students, and their students, whether in our English learner program or multilingual program and migrant program, to start with their stories. And basically then they had these are the finished stories, but every story included, I don't know if you can show some of these, every story included a picture of themselves as children, and then it could also connect to how they were resilient, how they've overcome obstacles and challenges in their story, where they are now as they kind of face their next steps in life. But it's a really amazing reflection of who they are and their stories, and also connects with their families and their parents, and it's empowering. And so this, the author, Leticia Ordaz, will be coming back in July with the books to give out to all the students. So we invite you there, Ms. Galinda.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it'll be a big event. And certainly that'll be one opportunity for us to distribute the books, and parents are welcome. And this is the first of its kind, so hopefully we can revisit this because it's called an anthology of youth of Antelope Valley. Hey, it's the first volume 1. So we're getting started, and it really captures the beating heart of of all the work that we do for the students.
Miren, bueno, pues resulta que me estaba diciendo el doctor que dice que esta Leticia Ordóñez y Ana Peña empezaron esto como un taller de escritura, donde estaban enseñando a escribir a los estudiantes, y a partir de eso se llegó a producir este libro que se llama La Antología de los Jóvenes en el Valle del Antílope, la grandeza de una antología de los jóvenes del Antelope, donde cada uno de ellos pone su fotografía actual y su fotografía de niño y escriben acerca de cuándo llegaron al país y las condiciones en las que llegaron, escriben toda su narrativa. Esta es una excelente oportunidad y dice que Leticia Ordóñez estará muy pronto de regreso y va a hacer lo que va a hacer es traer libros de estos para que la gente pueda tener su propia libro con su historia y sus fotografías. This is a very, very nice book, and you know, I'm so glad that it's so creative because I have my podcast also with stories of people who came from other countries crossing the border.
Also,
The
also would like to
superintendent.
acknowledge our district's Antelope Valley Union High School District Superintendent, Mr. Greg Neen. He wrote the forward introduction to this book and was really supportive, helped us make this all happen. First of its kind, an anthology for the students out there.
Dice, es con gran placer que introduzco esta colección de trabajos escritos por un grupo de talentosos estudiantes del Antelope Valley Union High School District. Cuando pasa a cada página, estas escrituras lo transportan al que está leyendo en las imaginaciones de estos autores jóvenes, cada uno con su perspectiva única y su voz. Esta colección es un testamento al poder de la palabra escrita y a la celebración de todas las barreras potenciales de un joven. Yo estoy orgulloso de haber tenido la oportunidad de haber leído estas historias y estoy muy contento para que usted también experiencie por sí mismo, o sea, las lea y tenga la experiencia por sí mismo. Un especial agradecimiento a la señorita Leticia Ordaz con Cielito Lindo Books, de Cielito Lindo Books, así se llama, por compartir su historia. Ella inspiró con su mensaje a los estudiantes, y su mensaje era de amar sus familias, su cultura, y ser fuerte y tomar riesgos y ser persistente cuando confrontan obstáculos. Sus logros son un gran recordatorio que todo es posible cuando tú crees en ti mismo. And you go every day to school and you go on time so you can accomplish whatever you want. I tried to translate the.
Thank you. And it's graduation season. We recently, all students seniors will be graduating out there. And then last week, our multilingual department, we recently hosted our first. It's a multilingual celebration, senior recognition ceremony. We hosted that at Eastside High School for all the students throughout the district, for all the seniors graduating. So all the high schools were represented. That was a big event, and again, family centered, student centered, and we had student performances, musical performances.
When was that?
This was hosted at Eastside High School at the theater for all the high school, for the Antelope Valley High School graduating seniors who are for the multilingual. So they can be reclassified students, English learners, they can be newcomers, but we were celebrating their multilingual accomplishments, and that was a big event. So that was just last week. So next year we'll try to invite you. We will invite you.
Thank you. I really enjoy that kind of events. Yeah. Acaban de realizar un evento en la escuela preparatoria de Lizbet, donde se reconoció a todos los estudiantes o a todos los estudiantes que se graduaron, que hablan múltiples lenguas, aunque la mayoría somos hispanos. Hay muchísimas personas de otros países que llegan aquí al Valle del Antílope también a compartir sus experiencias. I believe that the United States is the number one thanks to so many people who immigrate here, and they bring the best that they can, and they do the best that they can, most of them. And so this is why California is the sixth more important economy in the United States. So, estamos hablando del reconocimiento de tantas personas que vienen de todo el mundo, no solamente de Latinoamérica, pero de todo el mundo, y esas son las que hacen que este país siga adelante como el número uno, porque todo el mundo viene con lo mejor, a hacer su mejor esfuerzo. Tiene usted también que ser parte de ese esfuerzo para mejorar este país. So, how many students do you have from other who don't speak English or Spanish?
Well, overall, I mean, that would be so we have overall in our high school district, I don't know the whole region, I'd have to look that up, the Antelope Valley, but in our high school district, we have approximately 2,000 or more than 2,000 English learners. So they already have a primary language that's not English. And so they're identified through a test. They may have taken the test in first grade, second grade, or when they recently arrived. And then with that test, that's one part of that, where they're identified as English learner. And then the goal is to help the students move forward and reclassify. And then now concurrently, we also support the seal of literacy. So that's where we recognize multilingual fluency in two or more languages. We have approximately almost 300 newcomers. So that's where we were saying earlier, most of our newcomers many are from Central America, from Guatemala, they could be from El Salvador. We also have Mexics from
I
Mexico.
thought that from Ukraine.
Ukraine, we also have more students.
Venezuela.
Ukraine, also Venezuela, West Africa. We're becoming growing multicultural, and we're always at the school sites. We are always doing our best to support their needs and help them to always move forward with fluency and develop fluency in their primary language, also developing fluency in English. And if they win it all, they qualify for the seal of biliteracy. Notice.
Perfecto. Bueno, estamos hablando del número de estudiantes que no hablan inglés, que vienen a aprender inglés. Aproximadamente 2,300 de ellos son personas que llegaron al país hace menos de 3 años. Y luego dice, tenemos muchísimas gentes de Guatemala, El Salvador, y también les preguntaba si de Ucrania, dice sí. Pero lo más importante, los invitamos a que, además, ya que clasifican ya que se vuelven aprendices de inglés, pasan, entonces para que tengan un sello de educación bilateral, que este es un sello estatal de bilateralidad, que quiere decir que es perfectamente fluido hablando español e inglés o su idioma e inglés.